Believe it or not, boxes are pushing over $1,000 on eBay. Is this real or just pure market hype over all of the Pokemon craziness that's been developing over the last few months? Give me just 5 minutes, and if I can't prove it, I will go ahead and actually buy a booster box. What? So here's the deal. In the next minute, I plan to show you real sales and the overpay trap that most newcomers fall into when chasing products like this. Next, I want to place a live offer at a fair number so we can see if the seller actually bites. And finally, I'll give you my buy ceiling and sell triggers, and we'll check if my offer gets accepted at the end of the video. In case you were not aware, over the last couple weeks, real eBay sales have landed between $875 and $1,100, with most recent sales clustering at around $930 to $1,000. Meanwhile, a lot of active listings sit way higher, way above $1,090 to $1,300. That is mind-blowing. And a few even way higher than that. And yes, people are paying up, but asking prices are not sales. Now, here's the trap. When prices jump, sellers love round numbers like 1,100 or 1,200. They look normal. However, many of those asking prices sit way above real sales that are actually closing on eBay. If you match any of those asking prices, you're going to be overpaying by hundreds of dollars. In just a moment, I'm going to tell you the highest price that I won't go over. So you may be asking yourself, why did the price move? I think all of us can agree that in the market, there are a lot fewer clean sealed boxes of Fusion Strike, and the print window for this product has closed a while ago. Second, there are two big chase cards that a lot of collectors are after from this particular set. And number three, the hobby's attention has shifted strongly towards picking up Fusion Strike product. So where the attention goes, so does the money. So now things are going to be getting a lot more interesting. I'm going to be placing my live offer right now at my fair asking price.
1 minute later.
If it gets accepted before we wrap up, you're going to be the first to hear about it. If it doesn't, I'm not going to be chasing some overpriced product right now, with a probability of prices coming down at least a bit if demand and attention cools off over the next weeks or maybe over the next month. All right, so now the fun begins, because we're gonna start searching for that one Fusion Strike booster box that we can place our offer in. And as you can see, there are plenty of different listings in a variety of prices. Now, what I'm looking for is listings that will allow me to make an offer. I don't want just a buy now, so I'm gonna do some filtering to minimize the search results. And the reason why you want an offer is because that's the only way where you could put in the price that you feel comfortable paying. And as you can see, some of these boxes, the asking price, the one you just saw, was like $2,500. That one we just looked at was $1,500. So the asking price on some of these listings are kind of ridiculous. Now this one is at $10,000, but I'm sorry, at $1,000, but it's shipping all the way from the UK. So we want listings that are in the US. We want to get the product as soon as possible. And this one is starting to see more what the market right now is asking for. So this is in the $1,300 range. It does come with an acrylic box, and it looks to be in a good condition. But an acrylic box is not worth an extra $300, right? So this listing, from what my bottom offer price is, we're about $370 away from the price. Now this one here has no acrylic box. It's $9.99, a bit more reasonable, but there is no offer. So this seller must be very firm on that $9.99. So that goes to show you that from $9.99 to $9.60, we're about $69 away from my higher end price. So This listing has the acrylic case. The box looks in very good condition. We want to make sure that it's as minty as we can get it, so be sure look at the pictures. So let's go ahead and place an offer on this listing. I'm going with 930, which is my bottom number, and we're gonna send the offer and we're done. So now let's break down how I decide what to pay. I'm not going to be chasing while listing screenshots. Instead, I look at the usual price range, the numbers where most real sales were actually happening during that given week. So right now, the real sales range on eBay is about $875 to $1,100, with most sales at around $930 to $1,000. Any listing above $1,100 without any matching solds is my do not cross price, at least for right now. So my smart offer sits near the low end range of $930 to $960, crossing my fingers. If we see several real sales above $1,100 over the next 2 or 3 days, then I'll consider bumping it up. If new sales come in below $930, I'll move it down. That simple rule keeps you from paying the overpriced listing on eBay or any other marketplace where you might be looking for this product. If this era matters to you, grab one that you love and stop watching price. You are buying joy, not the stock. If you're already holding, pick your I am happy number right now. Also set a rule: if the 7-day average drops more than 10% from this week, consider selling one to lock a win and lock in some profits. And if you're new and you want to get in right now, don't chase the top listing. Place a standing offer near $930 to $960 and wait. If seal is too pricey, choose the singles that you want instead of chasing after seal product. What to do if you're a long-term holder. If you plan to sell, list early in the first wave and not after it. Now let's talk about new release distractions and why it matters. When a shiny set drops, attention shifts and the older boxes tend to cool off. This is how you spot it. Discussion moves to the new set. What to do if you're a buyer. Wait a week after release. That's when prices often go down. If you're a long-term holder, if you're selling, do it before the new set launches. Let's talk about rumors and why it matters. Reprints or policy talk changes can freeze buyers even if nothing is happening. This is how to spot it. Lots of chatter or talk on the internet, on groups, on YouTube, but no official note. So this is what you want to do if you're a buyer. Don't chase the asks. Keep bidding at the low end of the real sales range and just wait. If you're a long-term holder, trim into strength if you're nervous, or hold until there's a clear update. Bottom line, $1,000 is real enough to test right now, but there aren't many buyers and sellers, so the price can quickly change. If you love the set, buy it with a plan and just enjoy it. If you want to hold long term, set your number and just stick to it. And if you're new, be patient, place your offers between $930 to $960 and do not FOMO into this product. We have arrived to the moment you all have been waiting for. At the start of the video, I said I will submit an offer, and if they accept it, I'll be walking away with a brand new Fusion Strike booster box. The catch is they have to accept my offer. So without further ado, let me go ahead and finally reveal, did they accept the offer or did they decline? So let's go check it out.